Hello and welcome to another Asheron's Call video. This one I'm doing on the account manager program that I created. It is to basically run a team, a squad, 3, 4, 5, 6, however many characters as you would like. So I've always liked being able to run my own, more than one character at a time, because there's more stuff you can do, more stuff you can mess with. But I always had problems, switching in between the two and making sure one person isn't dead or he ran off on his own. So, without further ado, I'm going to show you the program. And alright, I just ran it and this little thing pops up. We have the close button that kills the program, and these are all the names of my characters that are on different accounts. And I'll jump into the settings. This is my what's called user file, which basically you just take your account name that you have, and then whatever comma, and then whatever you want to make the button name. I typically make it the main character that I'm going to use on that account, but really the name doesn't matter. It's just more for your reference of what button you're clicking on. So for every account that you want to be able to manage, you add them into here, line by line. Order doesn't matter, or actually matters on how the buttons appear. And that's about it. I can go in, when you first run this program, it will create this file automatically and open it up for you and say, this is what you need to put in, and that'll be that. So I'm all happy with that. So I'm going to jump over to Thwargle Launcher, and I have what's called a profile set up here for my main team, which is all the normal characters that I use. So I'm going to fire up launch so that they're all going to kick off here. They're all connecting, and I want to log in to each one. So I'm going to log into Merrick, and then let's click over to Alaric. There he is. Merrick's logging in. I'm going to go over to Varix, and then Tacitar, and then Tavix. So that's the entire team. And this guy always stays up in front of the entire screen, so you can always see it. And yes, you literally just need to click, and each character, each account will pop up on the screen for you. I do have multiple screens, but I prefer to have maps and quest information and other information, especially for content creating. It's useful to have multiple screens. And I really just run the guys on the team on just one screen, because that, for me, that's enough. Let's see here. So the next thing that we can run into is how to make a team more efficient. This is again just what I do. So I'm on Merrick here, which there is when I closed them a few minutes ago, something must have got corrupted, because obviously when you just try to run it, it's all very weird. There we go. This looks a whole lot more like it. That wasn't because of my program, I assure you. Alright, and then sometimes you get in the way, so you just move it. I mostly have it up top, near the health. So anyways, Merrick's in here, all good to go. He's the first guy. He's my mage, so he's the first one that I want to get ready to go. Now I have what's called macro settings, and I have one for each colo. That's for doing Coliseum runs. They monitor this stuff, or they change monster range, ring range, approach, follow, all these settings this guy can manage. So as I flip around, if we're doing close quarters combat, well then this is going to be 6. It's a lower number. And then if we're way outside, or if we're outside hunting, then I want this to be much higher. Oh, I didn't change that setting. I should have saved it. But it should be 25, and then what you do, I'm going to show you how to overwrite this guy right here. Out F Alaric. That means it's going to be outside, and F is for following, because this guy is always going to follow a character. So it's going to be in the character's name as Alaric. So I'm clicking on copy to, and I want to say that exact same thing. Okay, the setting's been saved over there. Now when I load that, it'll be 25. At any rate, I'm going to turn him on. Everything looks good. And now let's pop over to Varix. I don't even know what I'm going to do right now. I think I'm going to be doing outside stuff. So we'll say out. It pops up to 28. I'm going to turn on the macro. Everything looks great. Tassadar. I'm just going to turn him on. We're going to be outside. So outside following Alaric. Awesome. It's up to 29. And then we're going to go over finally to Tavix, however you want to pronounce it. It's my character, but you can pronounce it however you would like. Again, we're doing outside, and I didn't update that. Alright, copy to, we want this to be out F Tassadar. F as in following. Tassadar, this one's he's following a different character of mine, so I don't have everyone following just one. He looks good. And yes, I am aware he does not have a midsection. I need to fix that. I'm not sure exactly what's wrong, but whatever. So he's getting fired up. I'm going to go back over to Alaric. He's my main character who everyone follows. So I typically move off to the side, and then once they all join me, that's when I know that they are ready to fight, that they're buffed up. And there we go. And that's pretty much how I run the team. Then what I would typically do is set up a fellowship, call it hunting. All of their fellowship requests are automatically turned on. So that's everybody. And then I will bring on my admin here, because maybe you're wanting some action, some kind of a fight of some sort. So hey, tell all 2 Arcanus. Hopefully there's no one else on. Pretty sure it's just me. Yep, that's a good thing. Probably should have checked that before I did that. So everyone's here. Click on, and if you notice, Alaric, the border has a white border, so that you know the person that you're looking at. As long as you use these buttons up here, the person that you're looking at is going to be the one with the highlight. So, anyways, we're missing one person needs to be recruited. There we go. There should be 5 of us. And here we are. And this is how you run a team, pretty much. And typically, if my guys are fighting something, I will just continue on, let them fight it, kind of scout out, what's going on. And other than that, little help, the help button just shows this. I don't know. If you have any other questions, let me know. Looks like I got under 10 minutes on this one, so that's a plus. That's about it. Bye-bye.